sorry.
I mean, you'd think someone saw or heard something the night of the fight.
Somebody did. We're going to find him. You're innocent, and we're going to prove it.
This is not right. You hang here while I question all these guys, then you end up having to cheer me up.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You're still dealing with John's death.
Well, it's better to be busy. I'm worried about everybody else, especially Natalie.
Yeah.
I mean, she has her family, but she is going to need you to help her get through this.
You're like perfect.
You finally noticed, huh?
No, I'm serious. Not a lot of women would understand their boyfriend helping out with his ex.
Hey, I just heard. Boxing commission's handed down their decision today.
Finally. It's good news.
Yeah, great news. By the end of the day, a panel of guys who I never even met or talked to are going to decide if I was the victim here. Or just the bum that threw the fight.
I'm really glad you're here, but I'm sure he doesn't want to stick around for my OB/GYN appointment.
You don't have to whisper. I know you want to be alone.
Oh, it's not that, honey. It's just...
It's okay. I'll go see Dr. Spencer.
What's going on? What's he doing at a lockup?
What, haven't you heard? You must be out of the loop, my friend. I'm being released.
Poor Natalie and Michael. It feels kind of petty to be plotting to get back at my mother while other people are dealing with something so awful.
John and Natalie, they never got their shot at being happy.
And to spend the time you do have trying to keep other people from being happy.
Back to your mom, right?
She did the worst thing I can think of just to make me live my life the way she wants, whether that makes me happy or not.
Well, I'm sure she's changed her ways and she'll never interfere in anyone's life ever again. She'll just garden and read.
I need to teach her a lesson.
True.
Thank you.
This isn't for revenge. It's to help Dorian grow.
Don't push it, okay? Hey. Being endowed with an unfair amount of charm, I got an advanced copy of tomorrow's real estate section.
Well, you could use your powers for good.
He still doesn't want me to move out. Oh, girl power. So, are you ready to start looking? We can see places before anyone else. Do you mind?
No. I'm gonna call Natalie, make her talk to me.
How is she doing?
I don't know. She hasn't exactly been in touch. I hate thinking about her going through this alone.
I'll be yours forever.
Came back. Oh, yeah. Matthew's with Bo today, and I thought you could use the company.
Thank you. That was really nice of you.
Any changes?
No, but he seems to be resting more comfortably.
I saw Spencer. I told him about you.
How did he take it? Did he go all suave, professional, cool doctor.
Well, he was concerned about his medical care, but actually he reacted like a father.
Yeah, thanks. What a surprise. Dr. Spencer Truman lied.
What a surprise. Another police officer throwing his weight around.
You're being allowed to go visit your son in Atlantic City. For a very short time, under guard. You're not being released.
Had you going, though, didn't I?
You stay in contact with the good doctor the entire time he's out of this building. Now get him out of my face.
You know, Detective, I will be released eventually. Ain't not a damn thing you can do about it. Look at it.
Where's he going? He's being allowed to visit Hugh Hughes in Atlantic City. Why? Apparently he's his biological father. So that's true then. Apparently so. And he's working it any way he can. That's a surprise. It's unbelievable. A good man like John McBain dies, and we have to honor the rights of the bottom feeder who killed his father.
Yeah, listen, I don't know who to talk to about this, but B wants to make a contribution to the Police Youth League in John's name.
Well, that would be nice. It'll mean a lot to his family.
I hope so. I'll tell you what, I'm sick of all this death.
Yeah, I know.
Well, listen, at least you and Jess are happy, right? She told me you set a date.
Yeah, we're happy.
And Bree, you're gonna adopt her?
Yeah, I'd like to.
That's great. Really. It's just what? Well, how do you look at Bree and not see the real father?
Go have a seat over there, and I'm going to come over and talk to you in just a minute, all right?
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Should have dealt with this sooner.
Kelly, before we start the exam, there are a few things I'd like to go over with you.
Is there something wrong?
No. I was just reviewing your chart, and it seems like we have some gaps in the father's genetic history.
Oh, you know what? Fill in those gaps. I'm going to talk to Jack, and I'll be in for the exam.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, everybody get out of the pool and get into the party mode. Because Roxanne, queen of the slots, and that slots with an O, has just made a killing and is willing to share the wealth.
Roxy.
That is major bling-a-ding-ding. Did Johnny Boy pop the question? I'm going to make the most interesting mother-in-law. Johnny and Natalie get married.
Roxy, stop it. No, you gotta listen to me.
Now I'm on the doorstep and I'm ready for a party. My timing is perfect, or what?
There's been an accident.
Are you pregnant?
John was killed in a car accident on I-65.
What? In AC, the accident? Are you sure?
Yeah, they're sure.
Oh, my God.
How you doing?
I don't know. I was mad, then hysterical, and I just felt numb.
That makes sense. Matt, I'm here. Roxy's here. Anyone you want will be here in 5 minutes. We've been through dark times before, and we're going to help you get through this. But you got to promise me, please, you won't do anything this time.
I can't really promise anything because I don't know what I'm going to do 30 seconds from now.
My kid's a fighter.
Yeah. I know how you're feeling.
Jen.
Yeah.
You know, I really didn't want to see anybody. But I'm really glad you guys are here. Because we're family. So, what's with the ring?
Roxy.
Sorry, it's just Roxy being Roxy. When did he give this to you? You didn't. He's going to. To the mother's. You know, I had just gotten used to the idea that, you know, he wasn't going to ever settle down. It wasn't ever going to happen. You know, he wasn't exactly what you call domesticated. He changed. You know, it's like solving his father's case. It took this weight and just lifted off of him. And it's like he could be happy. And I didn't have to fight the world anymore. And all of this happens on the day that he died. And you know that stuff I brought over here? That's okay, Roxy, you didn't know. No, it must have been fate. Because you know what we're going to do? We are going to have a party.
Roxy, have you been paying
Hey, shut up! Would John want that? He would, wouldn't he? Give me a beer. You got it.
It's like a foreign language. FDR in a FS building. Formal dining room in a full-service building. Too expensive. You know, I could pay more than half the rent. No way. We need to be equal partners, or else I don't really feel like I live there. I hadn't thought about that. You know what? Before we continue looking, we need to make sure we're on the same page. Living together could be difficult. Ground rules, so we both know where we stand. Right. Like, do we share food? Are animals okay? And I can tell you from experience that the bathroom can become a battleground. I'm pretty flexible. Me too. I only have one hard and fast rule. No men spending the night. Are you kidding?
Hey, nice watch, new.
I just got it.
10 G's to tell the time of day. You win the lottery?
No. My uncle died. He left me some money.
That uncle, huh? What'd you do, whack him?
You're a funny guy. Really funny.
So, if the boxing commission does rule against Chris, do we have any recourse?
No, he'll lose his license.
And I can't box.
Boxing isn't your whole life. And you have so much more.
That's not the point. I didn't do anything wrong.
You're right.
You know what the worst is? The look on people's eyes. And the kids. All those kids thinking I'm just full of it.
Is it hard knowing what all that means when it's your own son?
I'm just hardwired to do something when somebody's in pain. Just to sit and watch.
Wait.
It's practically impossible.
You know, everyone says that you are one of the brightest residents to come through this hospital.
That's nice of them.
I did something else. I got a list of the names of everybody in the OR the night that Thomas McBain died.
Really?
Yeah. I thought I might ask them if they remembered Spencer suggesting you assist Dr. Snyder.
What do you think that might do?
Well, it could do a...
I'm here to see my son.
Sorry, he already has visitors. He can't come in.
Miss Feller.
What are you doing here?
Show them the letter signed by the mayor, please. You can't hide my son from me any longer, Paige.
He does not want any part of you.
You don't want any part of me. But you are no longer in charge. I'd like to examine his chart as soon as possible.
No, he doesn't have privileges here.
Paige, your son is in critical condition. Do you really want to keep him from the best doctor you know?
Nora said you took the news about Hugh like a father, but all I see is you using this to promote your own self-interest.
I'm going to care for my son, which is something that you are no longer licensed to do.
Do you know what you can do? You can go to hell, you son of a bitch, and stay away from my son!
So that's really all I know about the genetic history. If you want to know anything more, I'm going to have to ask the grandfather, and that would be kind of awkward.
It may become necessary if there's a problem, but I don't foresee one right now.
Hey, here.
Okay, we're just about to start the exam.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. How's Jack?
Well, I should have told him about Spencer earlier, but he has so much he's handling right now.
How'd he take it?
I really don't know. You know, he keeps things close to the vest, kind of like God does. He really loved and trusted Spencer, you know.
Yeah. I trusted him, too. I mean, a lot of us did.
That's the weird thing. I think Spencer really loved Jack, and I think that's what makes this so... You know, I don't... Enough of that. What did the doctor say about you?
Oh, everything's okay. She thinks I need to get into childbirth classes. Why is that funny?
Oh, I can remember the first time Todd went to a childbirthing class and he saw the plastic model of the uterus. Oh my God. It's priceless.
Yeah, I bet. I can imagine.
But you know what? He delivered Jack all by himself, so he give him a little credit there.
Well, I don't really have anyone to go with me, and the doctor said that women who've had babies before are really good coaches, so would you...
You want me to be there in your most special moment of your life?
I would love that.
Oh.
But you don't have to answer right now. Just think about it, okay?
Okay. Hey. Oh. I'll go check on Jack, and then I'll come back and check on you.
Okay.
All right.
Claire.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
You bet.
I'd like to do an ultrasound today.
Really?
We should be able to see the baby much more clearly. Do you want to know the sex?
Do you already know?
Actually, I do. But I'm not going to spill the beans unless you want me to. So, do you want to know? Or not?
Oh.
Helen, you said that we could do my school project.
Oh, sweetie, I know that I said that, but well, you know what? Kelly kind of needs me now. But you know what? Maybe there's somebody else that can help her.
When Jessica was pregnant, I had all of these questions. I mean, how was I ever going to look at that baby and not think of Tess and Nash? You know, but then she was born, and I fell in love with her. And if I had withheld that love, wouldn't I be punishing someone who's innocent?
Makes sense.
You know, I don't look at her as some other guy's child. You know, I look at her as Bree, whose little hand is wrapped around my finger and who smiled one of her first smiles right at me.
And you don't ever think about, Jessica and Nash.
Well, Jessica wasn't Jessica when she was pregnant. And I love her. You know, how could I not love her child?
Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's Ken Buchanan.
Hey, Kevin, it's Blair. Could you do me a favor?
You know, I love a breakfast beer every now and then. Really starts the day off right.
You think John would be okay with us partying in his memory?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he wasn't serious all the time. Our best nights, some of them were sitting in this bed, drinking beers, eating pizza, and not saying a single word to each other.
That's because you knew him like a book. So if he didn't talk to you, he knew it was okay, that you knew it was okay for him not to talk.
I saw the way he looked when you walked in a room.
Ooh, the look of love.
To John.
For John.
To John.
What is it, honey?
John's here. What are you doing? I am not sick.
Honey, you just said John was here.
I'm not crazy either, okay? We were talking about him and I felt this breeze.
Look, it's a windy day. The window's open.
No, don't, okay? I heard music too and it sounded like it was coming from far away.
No, it's that crazy guy next door and his long hair music.
No, it was jazz. John listens to jazz music. I mean, I felt him so close to me. I know that he's here. I mean, his clothes are still in the closet. And the marks, I could still see the marks on the wall from where he would pin his notes. And he was working on a hard case. And it's not enough because I want him here. I want him whole. And I want him with me. I want him to hold me. I want him to hold me. And you know what? I'm gonna forget what he looks like. And I'm gonna forget the sound of his voice.
Honey, just so I know, when I rent this room out to somebody else, is John still gonna be here?
You know, I was waiting for the boss before the big fight, and I saw you talking to Abbott's trainer.
So what?
So I was wondering if you saw anything or smelled anything that backed up what Christian said about being set up.
I just wanted to wish Abbott's trainer good luck. You know, be sportsmanlike.
Right. Hey, you got the time.
I can't believe there's no opportunity to appeal this decision.
This is not like your world, babe. You know, there is no higher court.
It's the boxing commission's decision. That's all she wrote.
Unless we can prove that somebody did something illegal.
Then we go to the cops. I gotta get out of here. You wanna get something to eat?
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's go. Thanks again. See you later. Hey, boss.
Hey.
I was just talking to your guy, Ted. You trust him?
If I didn't, he wouldn't be here.
So you know about the death in his family?
What are you talking about?
Must have been somebody pretty close, because Ted came into a whole lot of money. He asked off to go to the funeral or anything?
When did this relative kick it?
Beats me. But Ted started spending money right after our boy lost the fight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. You don't worry about it, all right? I got it. And you keep this right here between us, okay?
You got it, Chief.
Hey. And if you hear something else, or if you see something else that looks funny, come to me. You got it?
Excuse me, Paige.
No.
Look, I have just as much right to see my son as you do.
He doesn't want you in his life.
Paige. You have to let him go.
Can I go in now?
I guess so, but you can't touch him.
Yes, I know that.
We go where you go.
Yes, you'll have to put her down. Can you please take these cuffs off?
What if Hugh's adoptive parents come in and they see Spencer and they're playing daddy?
They're only going to see their son in pain. Same way you did. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry I told Spencer and hurt you and caused all this.
You know, I've kept too many secrets for too long. I lost Bo because I kept so many.
I don't know if you can hear me. I need you to know the kind of man that your father really is. I need you to know the reasons why I've done the things that I have. Son. Hugh. Can you hear me at all? It's me, Spencer. Your father.
Patient resident on duty. Stop! What did you do to him?
Why is my son being cared for by a resident? Why didn't you get a specialist down here?
Golnick is excellent.
What about debridement, Paige? Is that being conducted by the housekeeping staff?
He has tank twice a day with an attending supervising the burn
Are you
unit.
monitoring his white count intake and output?
Of course I am, you idiot. What do you think, I want my son to die? Just get out of here.
Hugh may not be able to speak, but he's aware of his surroundings. The reaction he had just now, he had that same reaction yesterday to the mere mention of your name. Haven't you done enough damage? Do you have to kill your own son?
He's stabilized, but you gotta keep him calm.
Doctor, listen, I'd like to have a word with you. Hey, I'm talking to you!
He's had his visit. Please, just get him out of here.
Come on, let's go.
And cuff him.
So, how about it? Do you want to know the sex?
I like surprises. I don't want to know.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and get changed, and we'll listen to your baby's heartbeat.
Okay. I'm just going to grab my cousin. She's right outside. Kevin.
Hi.
What are you doing here? Where's Blair?
Well, Blair called and said she thought you might need a friend.
I can't believe she did that.
Well, why?
Well, I was talking to her about how I wanted someone to share my pregnancy with me, and I picked her, and I guess she thought I picked Rob.
I'll give you a few minutes.
Thanks. Well, listen, you shouldn't have to do this alone.
Well, I was doing fine, and then the doctor talked to me about doing childbirthing classes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So, when do you start?
Soon, I guess. I mean, I just need a refresher course, right?
Right, yeah. I guess we never got to use what we learned.
Right.
Well, listen, I'd be happy to coach you through the labor if you want.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, let me think about it. Hey, Antonio.
Hey, Blair. Jack?
Is Bo around?
Actually, no, he's not right now. Can I help you?
Well, actually, Jack needs to do a little project for kindergarten, and he wants to interview someone about their job.
I want to interview a policeman.
Well, I'm a policeman. Will I do?
Will you have enough time?
Yeah, I just got off duty.
That'll be great.
All right. Pull up a seat. So? Fire away.
How do you become a policeman?
You go to a special school called a police academy.
How many bad guys did you catch?
A few. But, that's not all we do. I mean, our job is to protect the people of the city. But we also have to do the little things, like we need to make sure that the people don't get hurt. And sometimes we do the big things, like catching the big bad guys.
Is that dangerous?
Sometimes.
Is that why Mr. McBain is having a funeral?
I just think it's a little soon to be talking about renting out John's room.
Hey, I got a business to run.
And the Sensitivity Award for 2006 goes to Roxanne Balsam.
Rex, it's okay. Hey, baby. If you want this room, we're gonna work something out.
No. I don't want the room. I think it's going to be a little too hard to sleep in that bed alone. I just want to go through John's stuff and see if Michael or his mom wants any of it.
Maddie, you've got plenty of time for that.
No, I want to do it now. Do you have any boxes?
I'll go to the liquor store. We have a special relationship.
Okay.
So you going back to Vicky's house?
Yeah, for now.
You know, you don't have to stay here with me. I'm fine.
I don't want to leave you alone.
I'm not alone.
All right, look, anytime, day or night, you want to talk or cry or scream, just hear another voice, you call me.
Thank you, I will.
Heartbeat sounds great.
Sounds stronger than it did in Arizona.
Sounds like a survivor to me.
If you have any more questions, you call me, okay?
What do you say, Jack?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Really, thank you. Come on, let's go head home and work on your lead sentence, okay? Thanks again, Antonio.
Dr. Spencer, my mommy said I wasn't going to see you anymore.
Antonio, would you mind taking Jack outside? Of course, please.
Hey.
Thanks.
Would you like to see where we keep our donuts?
Come on.
So you told Jack he wasn't gonna get to see me anymore.
Well, unfortunately, I was wrong.
It doesn't surprise me, though. Even my ex-wife has my very own son believing that he shouldn't have anything to do with me either.
Oh, Spencer. Finding somebody else to blame all this on?
Your big problem is you.
Mr. and Mrs. Hughes, I'm Dr. Miller.
How's he doing?
He's holding his own, but it will mean the world to him that his father and his mother are here with him. You can't touch it. I'm sorry.
Hey, guys. Hi. Can you believe that second place didn't have a stove? I know. The landlady gutted it out, though. And then she had the nerve to say that we'll have to get a microwave. Hey!
Hey! What's up when you were here?
How's Natalie?
Hanging in. How's the apartment search?
Oh, we saw some awful places. And then we found the perfect one. And we signed the lease. I'm going to go arrange to get my stuff out of storage. And I'll see you later. I'm so sorry. Me too. Bye, Rex. Aww.
I'm gonna miss waking up next to you.
Well, we can still do that, except now it'll be my place or your place.
My place? Now?
Okay.
Are you gonna eat that, or are you just gonna play with it?
Why you want it?
Do I?
We are talking about the ice cream, right?
Of course. So what happened, you heard?
The boxing commission ruled that you threw the fight. I'm sorry.
Well, there goes my boxing career.
No, Chris. It's like I told you, we're going to fight this. And not just as a boxing infraction. No, we're going to fight it as a crime. I promise you. Whoever did this to you is going to pay.
Thank you for helping me with this.
Sure.
So I'll just let Michael and his mom know, then they come up here and get the stuff whenever they're ready. And can I just tell them you'll let them in? Yeah, of course. Are you sure you don't want to take anything?
Just a minute alone, please.
You take as many minutes as you need.
I have everything I'll ever need.
On the next One Life to Live. Moving in together, it's a really big deal, at least it is to me.
We didn't find anything at all we can use.
Or that whoever bet against Christian made a lot of money.
There's something that you should know about John's death.